Hello everyone and welcome back. I am Olivia of Olivia's Romantic Home, and in today's video I am so excited to share with you guys some DIY, Dollar Tree, and budget-friendly decor crafts. It is such a beautiful day. I decided to bring you outside on my patio. Listen, I'm also hosting a $100 Hobby Lobby gift card giveaway. You guys don't want to miss out on that. All you have to do to enter is to comment down below and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I love to share with you guys how you can make your homes boutique gorgeous on a budget, and I truly believe that you do not have to break the bank to have a fabulous, amazing home. Now listen, without further ado, let's go ahead and plug in those glue guns, get out your glitter and paint, and let's get to crafting. For this Dollar Tree DIY, I want to show you guys how to make a super adorable Mother's Day light up photo sign. So I'm going to take this long sign board from the Dollar Tree and I'm going to just dress it gently with a little bit of chalk paint and this Dollar Tree sponge brush. Super easy. You don't have to distress it, but I thought just kind of an aged look would make it look just a little bit more French country, which is what my decor style is. I'm now going to take this battery operated light set from the Dollar Tree, and using some duct tape, I just want to tape the battery box onto the back of this sign and then run the lighted garland part across the front of the sign. I'm going to then tape the rest of the wires onto the back. And that way you're not going to see any of the wires. And here is how that is going to look. The next thing I want to do is add these little photo frame clips. The lighted sign actually came with these photo frame clips, but Dollar Tree also has little clips in their crafters square section. Here is how that looks with several little clips on here. Here's an idea using some pictures. I just grabbed some of my family photos that I had on hand close. You of course would want to use photos that were cut to size, but this is just an idea on how your photos could look, and you could also hang it from the wall. The other idea I had for this, which might be great for your mama or your grandma in your life, or sister, aunt, is to use some of the Dollar Tree prayer cards and add several prayer cards to the sign, and then maybe put a photo in the center of that or whatnot. The Dollar Tree prayer cards are wonderful. I've had people tell me that they can find them in the photo frame section of Dollar Tree. Mine are in the checkout section of Dollar Tree. But I love their prayer cards. I use one every single day. I think it helps me give gratitude. And I also share my good morning prayer card with you all on my Facebook, Olivia's Romantic Home Facebook story, and on my Olivia's Romantic Home Instagram story. So here is how this turned out. I think this looks really beautiful. I think this is an inexpensive Mother's Day idea. A couple of dollars and you have something pretty nice, and you can even add a bow, some greenery to the top. But I feel like it's very thoughtful, especially if you printed out family photos for your mom. I know the kids for Christmas got me a family calendar, and I'm telling you, us mamas love seeing pictures of our kiddos. So comment down below if you guys are feeling that as well. But this is a fun and fabulous idea on a total budget. For this next Dollar Tree DIY, I want to share with you a fun and easy summer wreath. I'm going to use this wreath form base from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to use this Tiki Bar sign. I'm going to attach the Tiki Bar sign to the top part of the wreath, and this wreath form was in the Dollar Tree Plus section. The next thing I want to do is add some ribbon to bring in some of those hot pinks. So I'm just going to take this ribbon and hot glue it along the top of the wreath and kind of zhuzh it as I go along. Remember, any wreath idea that I share with you all, you can take it and change it up to match whatever holiday you're decorating for and whatever season that you're seeing this video on. So you could make this fall, Christmas, whatever suits your fancy. Here is how that looks. Now trust the process. The next thing I want to do is share with you guys how to make a super easy little loopy bow. So you just take ribbon and gather it. So you make loops, and and you're just gathering it along and pinching it with your fingers. I have a little tail at the end, and you just keep gathering it and pinching it until you get the amount of loops that you want. I think I did about 4 or 5 loops on this one. This is a simple little easy bow hack if you just need to make something really short and quick and simple. The next thing I'm going to do is just take a zip tie and zip tie it in the spot that I was holding it, and then I'm going to take and pull those little loops out. I have some little tails, and then I'm going to attach that to the side part of the wreath with another piece of ribbon, and that's going to give me some more tails to play with, and it's also going to cover up the zip tie that I used to secure the entire bow with. I always recommend that you guys cut the ends of your ribbons with like a little triangle on the end, or just a nice little slide. That way it looks a little bit more professional and nice, especially if you're going to be selling your wreaths or giving them as a gift. So you can see I'm just cutting that little triangle at the end, and I call that dovetailing the ends of my ribbon. It's just a nice little way to make it a little bit more boutique gorgeous on a budget. So once I had that done, I felt like the bow looked really cute, but I wanted to add another little pop of pink in the center part and secure it just a little bit more. So I'm using the pink ribbon that I originally used to add on the top of the wreath, and then just tying a little shoelace bow into the center of that. And that's going to give it some different layers of color and dimension. Now I think that looks really cute. I do feel like I wanted a little bit of color in the base. I didn't have any hot pink florals, but I did have these pretty pink florals I thought I would just add into here. And then we have a cute little Tiki Bar sign that would be great on a patio or in a kitchen, wherever you may have like a cute little fun Tiki Bar area. Or you guys can really use any sign from the Dollar Tree for any season, but this is just an idea on how you guys can make an easy, fabulous wreath on a total budget. So usually you all see my puppy dog Benji Bear, but I also have a kitty cat, and her name is Tiki Bar. She is very camera shy and does not want to be on very often, but I thought you guys might enjoy seeing her. And then here's Benji Bear. He's sitting next to me while I was editing this video, and he's got his little bone. He's my little cuddle buddy. He goes everywhere in the house where I am, and he's just so funny, but he wanted to say hi to you all as well. For this next Dollar Tree DIY, I'm going to show you guys how to make a super easy summer deco mesh wreath. So from the Dollar Tree, I'm using this round circular piece of metal, and then I'm going to take some Dollar Tree deco mesh and just loop it over on itself. This is kind of an easy, fun little hack if you don't want to cut tons of pieces of deco mesh. And then I'm going to cut some ribbon. I had this ribbon left over from another project. I did make it a little bit long because I'm going to kind of curl the ends at the end of this. So I'm just going to take and zip tie that to one of the kind of wagon wheel rungs, and then I'm going to add tan ribbon, and I'm going to do the same thing and just take the deco mesh and loop it over on itself 4 times, and then add in another piece of ribbon. And so I skipped a rung, so there is one rung, and then I skip a rung, and then I add more mesh and ribbon to each one. You could fill it completely, but I only wanted to use 4 rolls because that's all I had for this project. But that's just something you guys might want to think about if you want it to be a little bit more full. Now the tails look kind of crazy, but we're going to arrange them and make them look a little bit more boutique fabulous once we get towards the end. I always feel like deco mesh wreaths look really crazy until you pull everything together. So again, I'm alternating the tan with the blue and the tan with the blue, and I'm just doing the same thing. I'm taking the deco mesh, looping it over on itself 4 times, and then adding in the ribbon and tying that off. Now this is just kind of a super easy way to do a deco mesh wreath. And then I'm going to tie a cute little sign in the center. I love this little drink sign. I always think it's so cute, these little signs you find at Dollar Tree. I did decide it needed some more color, so I'm going to add in some greenery and some of these yellow tulips because the sign had some yellow on it. So I'm going to gather them all together and zip tie them into the center of that wagon wheel and then add that little sign back over that. And then I decided, since it's a lemonade drink, we need to put some lemons into here and some limes. So from the Dollar Tree, I found these lemons and limes, and I'm just going to add them in with some hot glue. You want to try to find a spot when you're hot gluing to the mesh that there's the ribbon on, and be very patient with it as you add that in, and probably hold those lemons down pretty good. And so here is how this fun little summer lemonade wreath turned out. I think it looks super fabulous. It's going to be great for a space in my kitchen or out on my patio where we just need some sunshine and springy colors. And I hope this gives you guys an idea on how to create a super easy deco mesh wreath on a total budget. This Dollar Tree DIY, I want to share with you guys how to make a super easy little paper bag flower, or this can also be a star depending upon the kind of bag that you use. So all you guys have to do is grab some treat sack bags from Dollar Tree, and you're going to take your hot glue gun, or you can use a glue stick. These are great projects for kids, and you make a little T at the bottom. Now you want to make sure that the flap of the bag is facing down, and you just continue to glue your paper bag in the shape of a T. So run a little line down the bottom and then up through the center part. And you're going to you can use the entire pack of bags, or I used about 8 bags, and I believe that they come 10 to a pack at Dollar Tree. These are so fun to make and so magical, you guys. So they could be, honestly, they can be a snowflake or a flower or even a star. And again, Dollar Tree's always selling like fun little treat sack bags. Now you're going to take your scissors and you're going to cut a little triangle out of each side of the top. And I think this is the first time I've ever shared this shape with you. I do like to share this DIY here and there because I think it's so fun and so magical. And I also think it is a great way to decorate for parties, especially if you guys are on a budget. These look so beautiful and so creative and can really fill up a wall or a room. You guys could even take some double-sided adhesive and put these on like a little wall for some decor for a kiddo's room. They're just really fun and festive, and they're really fun to make. I don't know. I just always think little things like this are magical. So you're going to take your scissors again, and you're going to cut a little circle. And this is more of, I guess, like a half circle in the side of your paper bag if you want, or you can just cut the little tip at the top, or you don't have to cut it at all, really, honestly. There are so many fun little designs you can make with this. And then look at this. It looks so magical, and it's almost like an upside down heart, kind of, but not really. And so then you're just going to twist it into this little shape and pinch it together. And then you can add some hot glue for this last little part, and then you'll want to squeeze this part together. You can also just kind of push your hand into the paper bag and hold it that way so you don't burn yourself. Now there's going to be this little center point in the middle of your flower, star, snowflake, and you can add something in the center. I've added gems before. This is just one of those little Dollar Tree glitter balls that you can get like in the vase filler, and then you can even add like a hanger at the top. I'm just using this piece of like burlap twine and adding a cute little hanger to the top. And then you can hang them. I've hung these from my chandelier for parties before. You can hang them on the side of walls. They're just so fun and easy to make, and you can really get your kiddos involved as well. And if you think about summer coming up, this would be a fun, easy little project to do. And again, these are just the treat sack bags that you find in the party section at Dollar Tree. Fun and fabulous on a budget. For this next Dollar Tree DIY, I want to share with you guys how to make a super adorable little fresh squeezed lemonade sign. And all you guys have to do is grab a Dollar Tree calendar, or really any calendar. You guys pull out some old calendars that you might have in your craft stash, or some pretty paper, and grab a Dollar Tree framed sign. So this was just a little sign I had left over from last season, and I'm going to take the original piece of cardboard, place it on top of the calendar, and then draw out the size that needs to go back into the little frame. And you guys, I've shared different ideas like this for you in the past, but Dollar Tree has really been stepping up their game on their picture frame, different designs and whatnot. So you guys peek in there and see what you guys might like, and then just pick something easy to frame. And I think calendars are probably one of the easiest things to frame. So once I had the calendar traced out, then I'm just going to refine it and then pop it back in to the sign. And then you guys have a really easy little piece of wall art on a total budget. And here is how everything turned out. I think this is such a really cute little fun way to decorate for summer, especially some pops of yellow are really going to bring just a little bit of brightness to your kitchen and to your decor. And I love lemons. I love popping lemons into my drinks and all of that fun stuff. And then Dollar Tree is actually also going to come out with some cute little lemon plates. They usually do every single season. And so I just hope you guys are looking forward to the future with so much joy, and summer is on its way. This next DIY, I want to share with you guys how to make a super adorable little fun kind of a summer double layered vase. So for this Dollar Tree DIY, I'm just taking two different vases, and actually it's a Dollar Tree vase down inside of this larger vase. The larger vase is $5 at Walmart, but you can fill this up with some faux or fresh lemons. I've shared with you guys how to do this before too, using real lemons and then just putting water around it. But these are fake, just kind of for video purposes. And then I'm going to add greenery down in the center. Next thing I wanted to do was just layer in some limes, and this is just kind of subtle. Then you can add flowers on top of that, or leave the limes as is and just kind of have like a little layered greenery of citrus fruit, limes, lemons. These faux limes were at Dollar Tree. They were in a bag. I believe they were 3 for $1.25. Used to be $1. But anyway, so I'm just going to add in some more limes, and then I grabbed some of these fresh little yellow flowers just to make it kind of a blooming floral, to give you guys another idea on how to do this. And here is kind of how it turned out. It just looks kind of blooming and florally and citrusy. I wish I would have had more of like the lemon lime slices, and I actually do. I just can't find them in my craft stash, but you guys can go on Amazon, and I think I maybe even put some in my Amazon store with some lemons and limes slices. So anyway, fun and fabulous little easy DIY to just kind of brighten up any any space for summer. The next DIY, I want to share with you guys how you can make a super adorable little easy summer lemon plate using a napkin and just some clear plastic plates. So these are the China plates. They're a little bit nicer plastic plate that you can buy, but they're really great because you can make so many fun DIYs with them. So I'm just taking some Mod Podge. I'm going to add a healthy layer of Mod Podge to the back of it, and then bam, you're going to overlay it onto the back of your plate, and whatever kind of napkin that you have on the other side is going to show through. And for this one, I wanted to use these yellow lemon napkins. These are so pretty. I actually bought these last season. I want to say that I found them maybe at TJ Maxx is where I found these. Now, Dollar General also carried lemon napkins, and they were only $1. I think these were maybe $3 though at TJ Maxx. The other place you can look for cute napkins that are kind of high-end looking would be Tuesday Morning. I love looking there. The home decor stores are so fun. And then I'm just going to trim around that. Now, you can take one of the last backing of the paper napkin off and add white paint to the back of it, and that's going to help that little napkin show through even more, or you can leave that backing on. It kind of just depends on what you want it to look like. This is going to give it just a little bit more of like an ethereal, you can kind of see through it a little bit, but if you add that white paint to the back, it's going to look more matte. I hope that makes sense. And then they also carry the smaller plates, little China plates as well. Now, I believe the China plates were from Walmart, so Dollar Tree might carry a clear plastic plate. I don't know. You guys drop a comment down below and let me know. I would love to hear your thoughts on that. And if you guys have tried this kind of DIY before, I've also shared with you guys how to use a Dollar Tree scarf, because Dollar Tree will carry like the little scarves that are different seasonal as well, and so you guys can use scarves in place of a napkin. And then I think I've even done tea towels as well. So anyway, just a fun idea for you guys to try out different decor. So think about, buying a pack of plastic plates and some napkins and how many uses you can get out of it. Now really, these are just for decor purposes only, but you could also use some double-sided sticky tape and decorate your kitchen, a little back cupboard with, or something like that. So again, fun and fabulous on a budget. For the next Dollar Tree DIY, I want to share with you guys how to make a super adorable little cute lemon sign. So Dollar Tree is carrying in their Crafters Square some of these cute little wooden cutouts, and you guys can easily take these and make them into a fun little sign that you can decorate your kitchen or really any little space. So what I'm going to do is take some Mod Podge and add a nice little layer of Mod Podge to the front of the wooden sign, and then I'm going to use a napkin to overlay on top of that, but you could also use pretty craft paper or you could just paint the sign as well. So this would also be even a fun little project to really do at any age, because it really doesn't require a whole lot of hot gluing unless you decide to decorate more on top of it. And you could also use some of the smaller letters to make it into a personalized sign. So these are just some fun ideas on what you guys might want to do. So I did add a layer of Mod Podge to the front of the sign, and then I'm going to trim the napkin out. And gosh, I just really love these little lemon napkins. Again, I did get these at TJ Maxx, I believe, last year. Dollar General, though, also has yellow lemon napkins for $1. Now, I'm taking one of these Dollar Tree calendars, and they have like the little, at the very end of the calendar, they have the little smaller versions of the calendar sign that's going to match my larger version. And so I'm going to just take that and center that in the center, and then add some hot glue in and around the little sign, pop that onto the front, and that kind of gets a little bit personalized like that. And then I'm going to take some ribbon, add ribbon to the top of that. So I'm just going to take and make a quick little loopy bow, and then tie that off with some burlap ribbon, and really just kind of decorate it. So again, these are just some fun ideas for you guys to try. And the question for this video is going to be, how are you guys going to decorate for summer? Do you change your decor around for summer? Do you just go neutral? Do you like to add in some splashes of color with yellows or blues or extra greenery around your house? How do you guys like to decorate for summer? I always love to hear what everybody's up to. I hope everybody had a really great Easter holiday. I know a lot of kiddos are even starting to get out of school and be on summer vacation. I noticed that there was quite a few kids at church that were on summer vacation. I live in somewhat of a tourist town, and so we were pretty busy with that. But anyway, here's how it is popped into this little lemon kind of vignette idea. I love to share with you guys different vignettes, ideas on how you can decorate little small spaces. You know, redecorating has always just been a passion for me, and it just makes my heart bloom with a lot of joy and happiness. And so I hope you guys are looking forward to this summer with some joy and happiness. And maybe you're doing some vacation dreaming, or maybe you're working on a small project at home. But I just encourage you guys to keep putting one foot in the front of the other, no matter where you're at in this life journey. I always try to encourage you guys on that, because I know everybody has gone through so much in the last couple of years, and we never know what the future holds. So every day is a gift. And here's my little puppy dog, Benji Bear. He is so funny. Okay, so he has this little toy macaroon, and he got it stuck underneath this table over here, and he kept barking at me like he couldn't get it out. But then as soon as I went to reach to get it out, he got his little schnoz underneath there and pulled it out. I thought that was so stinking funny. And I know there's a lot of Benji Bear fans out there, so say hi. We love y'all so much. Thank you for being here. So thank you all so much for joining me on another fun and fabulous crafty decor adventure. It's a true blessing and honor to have you all here. If you all are new, welcome. I'm Olivia, Olivia's Roommate at Home. I love to share with you guys how you can make your home's boutique gorgeous on a budget. You can bloom where you're planted, and I truly believe you do not have to break the bank to have a fabulous, amazing home. I am also hosting a $100 Hobby Lobby gift card giveaway. It's super simple to enter. All you have to do is subscribe to my YouTube channel, and that's totally free, and comment down below the secret question that I'm going to put in this video. And I want to thank everybody that comes back and loves on me, that has supported me throughout my YouTube journey. This is going to be my 5th season on YouTube. Recently, at the beginning of January, I did break my ankle, and that was quite a recovery process, but I know a lot of you all kept tuning in, and you're still here with me. So I am slowly getting back on my feet. Thank you guys for your patience, and your love and support is so appreciated. I do have a platform here, and I want to encourage you all, as part of this platform, we are a community. Use your voice for good. We all have a voice. When we comment or engage in social media, which our whole world has become so much more online, remember to use your voice for good and positivity. We don't want to be behind a keyboard or a screen and being rude or commenting things that are negative, because we don't know what that person has going on in their day. It's a lot easier to say things or type things, and we might regret that we wouldn't say or do in person. So keep that in mind and use your voice for good, because when you put good out there, that good is going to come back to you. It's a boomerang effect. if you're on a Facebook page and you see somebody post a picture of their husband, their grandkid, their daughter, give it a like, give it a kind comment. And if there's a political post or something that you see that you do not care for, keep going. You do not have to comment or be negative, okay? So anyway, that's just a little thing from me to you. I feel like, you know, this is a pretty big platform here and we are a community, and I am so proud of you guys that I can go into my comment section and see positivity and joy. So thank you all so much for that. Also, I want to encourage you guys, after breaking my ankle, it really brought to me that we all are going through something, and wherever you're at in your life journey, your crafting journey, your decorating journey, your relationships journey, keep going, keep putting one foot in front of the other. Literally for me, that's what's been going on. But every day is a new day that God has given us. So anyway, I love y'all. I'm hugging all of your hearts so tight. Until our next video, remember, be kind to yourselves and be kind to one another. Talk to you guys very soon. Bye.